Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about the reasons not to eat dairy. So I have 10 points to make. If you see me looking away from the camera, it's because I'm reading off my desktop. So reason number one is cow's milk is intended for calves. We're the only species that drinks milk after infancy, and we're definitely the only ones drinking the milk of a different species. Would you ever drink dog milk? Probably not. You probably think it's gross. But dog milk is biochemically closer to human milk than cow's milk is. So why wouldn't we drink it? Well, it's natural to be repulsed at the idea of drinking another animal's bodily fluids. We have been continuously bombarded with the idea that cow's milk is good for us. So now that propaganda has actually overpowered our natural instincts to stay away from other animals' milk. Number two is hormones. Not only are the naturally present hormones in cow's milk stronger than human hormones, but the animals are routinely given steroids and other hormones to plump them up and increase milk production. These hormones can negatively impact humans' delicate hormone balance. Cow's milk is made for baby cows. Calves have a very different body structure than human children. Cow's milk is made for an animal who needs to grow fast, get strong, and be heavy. Humans do not need the same nutrient ratios that calves do. And if we drink it, then we get the same bodily ratios. So we grow fast, strong, and heavy. And there's a reason why calling someone a cow is an insult. We don't want to look that way. Most cows are fed inappropriate food. Commercial feed for cows contains all sorts of ingredients that include genetically modified corn, soy, animal products, chicken manure, cottonseed, pesticides, and antibiotics. Most cows are also often fed nutritional supplements such as calcium. That's right, cows are given nutritional supplements of calcium. So why wouldn't we just take those supplements ourselves instead of filtering them through another animal system before we actually obtain it? It doesn't make sense. We could just take the supplements ourselves. Number four, dairy products, when metabolized, are acid forming. Our bodies are constantly striving for biochemical balance to keep our blood at 7.365 pH. Eating excessive acid-forming products can cause our bodies to overuse some of its acid balancing mechanisms, one of which is the bones. Alkaline calcium is stored in the bones and released to combat excessive acidity in the body. Over time, bones can become fragile. So cow's milk actually causes our bones to give up calcium instead of feeding calcium into our bones. It's the opposite of what they're telling us. Number five, research shows that countries whose citizens consume the most dairy products have the highest incidence of osteoporosis. Number six, most dairy cows live in confined, inhumane conditions, never seeing the pastures of green grass they were intended to eat. Cows need to be pregnant in order to begin producing milk, which means they need to be artificially inseminated, then carry the calf to full gestation, give birth, experience the flood of hormones that all mammals feel when they give birth, which includes feeling love for that baby, for the calf. Then they must go through the agony of having their newborn calf ripped away from them, usually within hours or days. If the mother cow is nursing her calf, then how will the humans drink her milk? It doesn't make sense, it's not good business. Usually the calf is then either killed for veal, or it's raised to become a dairy cow and repeat the cycle. Number 7. Most dairy products are pasteurized to kill potentially harmful bacteria. During the pasteurization process, vitamins, proteins, and enzymes are destroyed. Enzymes assist with the digestion process. When they are destroyed through pasteurization, milk becomes harder to digest, therefore putting a strain on our bodies. Although 75% of human species, humans, actually can't digest milk anyway. They're lactose intolerant. Number 8. Dairy products are mucus forming. They can contribute to respiratory disorders. When dairy is removed from the diet of sufferers, they stop experiencing symptoms like hay fever, seasonal allergies, and sinus infections. Number 9. Research links dairy products with arthritis. In one study on rabbits, scientist Richard Hanush was able to produce inflamed joints in the animals by switching their water to milk. So he created this inflammation that wasn't there before just by switching the water that the rabbits were drinking to milk. In another study, scientists observed more than 50% reduction in the pain and swelling of arthritis when participants eliminated milk and dairy from their diet, and those were human participants. Number 10. Most milk is homogenized, which denatures the milk's proteins, making it harder to digest. Many people's bodies react to these proteins as though they are foreign invaders, causing their immune systems to overreact. Research also links homogenized milk to heart disease. So a lot of people think that dairy isn't a problem. You're not killing an animal for dairy, but there are a lot of reasons why we shouldn't be eating it, whether you want to look at it from a strictly health standpoint or from an ethical standpoint. You can always find a reason not to eat or drink dairy. Anyway, that's all. Thanks.
What?